Hey, what is going on, everybody? Just grabbing my mic all of a sudden. Hey, what is going on? Happy Tuesday, Blues Day Tuesday to everybody out there. Welcome back to the Morning Mug. I'm your host, Huck, where we serve up a heaping dose of the old Huckster's mojo. And we're going to talk about movie news, box office, all kinds of good stuff like that. So, look, you know the drill. You got to come into the cafe, grab yourself a drink, or grab yourself a snack. Oh, my friends, because it is time. Let's say it with me. It's time for the Morning Mug. Hey, my friends, welcome back to the Morning Mug. Now, let's chat. All right. So, just let me know how I look and sound out there. Let's take a little listen to my dorky self here. Hold on, let's check it out. So that fool flapping his gums. What's new, y'all? First, let's do the huge. Pop up the big glowing yellow banner, the Morning Mug, a very sunshine yellow to wake you up. Slap on the ticker, Bob. There's the ticker. Thank you, Bob. Just saying, if you're here, thanks for being here. If you want to support the show, hit me up with some super chats and all that good stuff. But most importantly, subscribe and hit the like button because that means a ton on my channel as I keep growing. I'm going to put those other people out of business. It's my job, y'all. Someday. Wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be cool? All right, let's see who's here right now. Let's see who's jumped into the cafe. The door swung open. I unlocked it. I got out of the way because here comes Collector Movie Man. Look at that. Kyle told me about this website where I could buy it. Wasn't too bad of a price. You got it for $85. That's the first thing I'm seeing. What'd you get? What is it? Then what people are selling it for at the aftermarket right now. What is this? Are we talking about a steel book or something? Probably Kingdom of Heaven, maybe. And Huck, when you go on a trip, it'll be in 2 weeks. So you'll have to put the mug on hiatus for like 2.5 weeks. And tomorrow I go see Ballerina. Noise. Mr. Moody's here. Steve Lou. Hi, Mr. Huck and all the chatters. The Pontoaster is here. What's going on, buddy? Hope you're well too, man. Craig. What's good, Craig? Jane Doe. What's up, Nikki? Hope you're having a great day. I just got up. I got to say, you guys know this. I mentioned it last week. Last week was the big graduation week for the little Huckster, my daughter Brooke. She's all done. It's all done. We picked up her graduation, her diploma. I was like, what's it called? The diploma yesterday at school, slapped it in the diploma book. So it's all official. So that's it. She's actually sleeping in the next room, Kids been at it a lot. Last week was redunculous. I mean, with like the graduation, and then she had a party at Universal Studios the night before, and then like a dinner the next night, and then on and on. A kid's lost her voice. She sounds like, Brenda Vaccaro right now. No one knows who Brenda Vaccaro is, Huck. Come on. Let's see who's young. It has a raspy voice. Sounds like Selena Gomez right now. There you go. To all you youngsters out there. Nailed it. But anyway, so this is a chill week for her. I'm only making one lunch now. I'm used to y'all for like 18 years. I've made 2 lunches for the wife and daughter getting out the door. And now it's just one. It's just one lunch. And I'll be lucky if, the wife doesn't make her own lunch and I get up late. She's like, I can't do that to her. She's going to be all sad. But Tiger Blue is here. What is up, Tiger Blue? I look good and sound great. Well, thanks. Craig says, good, cool. KB is here. Come on, Huck. My fellow Mugmellows. Nice. Oh, KB, we will be getting to something thanks to you. You know where I'm going. So, hey, Jeff's mom. Always looking good. Well, I do what I can do, Tiger Blue, with what I got. Alicia is here. Look at that. Good morning. Yeah, you could be like witnessing a few Huckster coworkers this morning. I put it out. They said send me the link to your show, so I sent them the link. And well, bye, Cracky. Alicia showed up. Hey, girl. Look at that. Aw, Michelle is here. Perhaps Ken is as well, but this is the Married with Media saying howdy. Always a pleasure to have, you know, you guys in the house. Either, both, it's all good. Craig, 50-week challenge is a good one. Oh, look at you. Should we tee it up already? Are we going there, Craig? You know, let me just keep rolling, see who else is here, and then maybe I'll make that the first topic at hand. I wrote it before the live stream, but it must have made the message. Yeah, it does that. If you get in here too early, by the time I click on, like half the messages are gone. But yeah, I figured it was Kingdom of Heaven. Yep. Hey, although, I mean, maybe there's rumors they'll reprint that in Tombstone. I don't know. Ken, you ought to know. You had a thing on it. Hey, Michelle. Hey there, Corey. Oh, Corey. Did I see that? Wilkie saying, hey, what's up, Corey? Pleasure having you here. Tiger Blue and Steve. Look at Hisham is here. Hello, Huck. How you doing, Dave? What do you drink? Oh, truth serum, baby. Always spitting out the truth. As y'all know, here we go. In the old Jaws mug, we got ourselves some iced tea. So there you go. What y'all drinking? Always got to know what gets you going. Look at my horrible headroom. What the heck, y'all? There we go. Get Profesh, Huck. Profesh is my middle name. Name that movie. I ain't gonna tell you, name that movie. Profesh is my middle name. I thought it was Danger. There you go. I'll give you a little extra to it. Somebody's gonna get that. Come on. Don't let me down. No, Ken, just me. Nice. I knew. Ken's out doing his work thing. Michelle, it is always a dandy pleasure having you here. Dandy. Let's see. Hey there. Hey, what's up going on, Adrian James? Always cool to see you here, bud. Look at this, man. We're packing the cafe today, y'all. 2 cups of coffee to get you rolling and going. That dude from Orbit said there's going to be some more Tombstone. And that dude from Orbit. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that dude from Orbit. Whoop. My thing is bouncing as I'm clicking. Austin 2. Hey, Corey. Look at this. Oh, Collector Movie Man. Look at you. You threw some ducats at the cafe. Well, I mean, if that don't warrant a get up and dance moment, nothing will. So here you go, Dave. Of course I'm going to get up and dance. Oh, the chair's knocking me out. Hold on. Let's get the focus back. Oh, look at that. Thing of beauty. Thanks, Dave. That was super nice of you, bud. Very, very cool. Tiger Blue says, I know it was a regret for you, but I managed to get the Street Fighter Steelbook. It's a bad movie. It's bad, it's good, but I love that Steelbook. I mean, I guess you know what though, dude? I gotta give it another shot like you. I kind of like good, bad movies. Like some movies are just like cheesy. Like I would say, like to compare the fighting games, Mortal Kombat 90s, and you know, and then from 96. I love that movie. It's campy, but it's fun. The action's well done. It's great. That one, I just remember it was just like awful. But I mean, look, it's got Raul Julia in it, who I always love. You know, I'm flipping. Another reference no one will get. But there you go. So I still got it too. I got it. Still hung on to it. Hello, Fog. Oh, Corey, you nailed it. Profesh is my middle name. I thought it was Danger. Yep, that was from the Fall Guy with Emily Blunt, Ryan Gosling. That was it. Corey, you get the gold star of the day. Mon frere. Is a new Karate Kid legend are really bad. Let's talk about that. All right, Hisham, since you're here, let's see. All right, everybody's bringing up all the good stuff. Let's do. Well, I tell you what, I guess we should. I guess we could go anywhere. We could start with any. All right, let's see if my graphic is going to come up. All right, we'll do this. All right, let's do this. We will talk about the box office first, since you teed it up. All right, Bob, if you don't mind, click it. Thank you, buddy. Here we go, y'all. Let's chat some box office from this weekend. No shocker, our buddy Lilo and Stitch. That's right. Still number one. Look, that is a charming movie, y'all. I went and saw it. I have no real nostalgic connection to the animated movie, aka the cartoon, or the cartoon. There's that too. So I just saw this movie for what it was. A lot of people like to throw shade on this movie because Jumbo, is that his name? Jumbo and the shark dude were kind of melded into the same character, and the fact that the shark dude wasn't here is hacking people off. I don't know who that is. So for me, I just watched this movie and what it gave me, and it was fun. It was cute. It was Stitch was a scene stealer as you would want him to be. The young girl playing Lilo is absolutely fantastic, super adorable. Her sister's awesome. I thought the cast in general was really great, and I thought the two guys, was it Fleebly or Fleebly? I don't know what the guy's name is. Chasing Stitch around. Those two guys were funny. And some people are like, oh, but the sister, because she has ambition and wants to be a marine biologist, wants to go to college at the end of the movie. They're like, oh, she's just gonna abandon your sister. Like, did you watch the same movie? No, she's gonna get a college degree and be somebody, and she could help Lilo even more. But people just can't have two different movies and be happy. They gotta figure out a way to take a big old D on there, but it's all right. I liked it. All right, so that's Lilo and Stitch, Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning, still in number 2 with 27.3 mil. Tom Cruise and gang are trying to finish strong with this movie. It's going to be tough, though. I'm not going to lie. Like it costs 400 million or something unbelievable to make. It's also because you have such a long movie. It's 2 hours. It's about the same length as Dead Reckoning Part 1, where they were both about 2 hours and 45 minutes. A little long for both of those movies, especially Dead Reckoning, a Part 1 being almost 3 hours, and then Part 2, The Final Reckoning. I can see that because you are wrapping up, presumably, if you've seen the movie, we don't know, wrapped up the entire franchise with that movie. If that's the case, job well done. I still think of all the Mission Impossible movies, the villain in these last two movies is kind of the worst. So, while I'm doing this, look at that. Collect a movie, man. You throw out some more ducats. Huck, I just want to say be careful flying and have a safe trip. I know. I got no control once I sit in that tube. Be thinking about you and let us know. Or you got there, say, thanks, you, buddy. I will. Still dancing for you, bud. Thank you. Yes. So I'm going to try to figure out a way to put some kind of video up while I'm gone, but it's getting crazier and crazier. We are 2 weeks away, and our schedule's already packed. Y'all know I got work, starts up at about 9, and then we got all this stuff going on to get ready to go to this trip. It's been very daunting. So hopefully I can get a couple of things up. But let's finish the box office now. Hashem was asking about Karate Kid Legends, and let me just tell you, I went and saw that this weekend. It was between that or Bring Her Back, but look, I'm getting burnt out of all these horror movies. It's just horror movie. Every weekend is a new horror movie. I guarantee you, go count. There's maybe like a week or two gap, but almost every week there's a horror suspense thriller kind of movie that's released in the theater, and that's why I kind of like. Maybe that's why I enjoyed Lilo and Stitch so much, is it was just kind of a lighthearted family comedy. I was just dying for something different. That said, the week before, Final Destination Bloodlines was awesome. If you guys haven't seen that, oh, man, it just took the franchise, and it's banging, man. That movie is doing well for that franchise. But back to Karate Kid Legends. I like this movie. I don't know what people, if you're hearing, look, here's the deal. If you're hearing bad things about this movie, I don't know what the deal is or what movie they went and saw. This is a fairly paint by the numbers movie. If you've seen any Karate Kid movie, they all kind of follow the same formula, and this does not do anything different. So from that perspective, maybe it's a little bit too much of the same for people who have seen all the other Karate Kid stuff and Cobra Kai and all that, whatever. And even that, I'm that guy. I've seen all those things. I loved Cobra Kai and absolutely dug how it stuck the ending and what it gave every character at the end. It was almost too perfect. It's like, this happens to this character, this is this character, and it's all good. And then this happens to these two characters. Oh yeah. I'm being very super vague in case you haven't seen it. but it wraps up super nice. And so this movie comes up, and we get the Jackie Chan Karate Kid, which had him as Mr. Han, meets up with Daniel LaRusso, to train this new character played by Ben Wang, who is probably the most agile of any person to play a Karate Kid. This kid is unbelievable. He already comes in being well trained by Mr. Han, but needs a little Miyagi Do to tone some of that stuff down, to focus his karate and his kung fu. So the only ding I put on this movie is the bad guy's just a total dirtbag, right? He's from the get-go has no redeeming charm at all. He's just always sneering. He always looks like he wants to pick a fight, and he always does pick a fight. So that's a very surface level bad guy with no charisma. You know what I mean? It's like, at least Johnny Lawrence, when you watch that first Karate Kid, Johnny, like, he goes through stuff. He goes through stuff with his sensei. He's got the girlfriend, and LaRusso's kind of the guy that kind of gets in the middle of that. You know, that's why Cobra Kai exists, is people point out that sometimes Daniel's the jerk in Karate Kid, not Johnny Lawrence. Johnny Lawrence is just getting back at Daniel. So it's a great perspective once you relook at it, that it gives Johnny way more layers than the bad guy in this film. I forget the actor's name in it. Let's see. Let's just see. Do I have any cast list here? No. All right. But anyway, so that would be what the only thing I would say is a little bit of a negative ding on that. Final Destination Bloodlines, like I said, is really great. I did not see Bring Her Back, although KB, if you're still here, I think you went to go see that. So can you let us know how was Bring Her Back? I want to say Mel went and saw that. A couple of you guys out there went and saw Bring Her Back. This is an A24 horror film, so of course the A24 fans went out to this one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but there you go. That's my take. If you want to go see Karate Kid Legends, like, it's not a bad movie. It's good. The supporting cast, you got Joshua Jackson in there. You got was it Sadie Stanley, I think is her name, who plays the love interest, if you will. And then of course, like, Ming Na Wen is Ben Wang's character's mom. Who doesn't love Ming Na Wen? I mean, she's so great. And like the Mandalorian, was it Mandalorian? No, she was in Boba Fett. Yeah, she was the only good thing about Boba Fett. Wow. But you know, she was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. She's fantastic. So it's chock full of good stars. And wait till the end. There's a funny thing at the end of this movie. Like, if you've seen it, don't spoil it, because it literally is the end of that movie. Just made me smile. So yeah, I left the movie having a good time. So yeah, if y'all want to go check it out, I highly recommend y'all check it out. Now, let's see what's coming out this Friday. If you're in the hot seat to go to the cinema, here we go. Now, I sort of relisted the Phoenician Scheme here. I had that last week as well, because it was in limited release last week, but now it's getting its full widescreen release. And because I dig the cast here, I'm going to give it a second shot. Because again, I haven't heard anybody talking about this film. I know KB, you said you saw something on that. And I did finally see a trailer on it. And it looks interesting. It also looks typical of Wes Anderson. Super strange. Don't know anything like what's going on. But it's a loaded cast. Let's see if I can read it for you here. Let's see. Michael Cera, Tom Hanks, Bryan Cranston, Jeffrey Wright. I love that guy. Scarlett Johansson, Benedict Cumberbatch, Hope Davis. There you go. That's all I can kind of read. The print's kind of small, but chock full of stars. But of course, could be that Ballerina is the one you go see. If you're a big John Wick fan, I will say this looks action-packed, looks good. Ana de Armas. Who doesn't love Ana de Armas? Looks fantastic in this role. And, hey, Keanu. Every time we do Keanu, it always has to be the Bill and Ted Keanu. Hey, Keanu shows up, most excellent in Ballerina. And I don't know if he's training her or giving her some hot tips of how to kick more booty. Don't know. But what are y'all going to go see? This is it. So there's another one here that says Dangerous Minds. Of course, another horror movie. I do love this poster, though. I love how this tugboat, as it swings around in the ocean, literally creates a shark fin in the water. And if you look closely, there's a little bit of blood trailing in that. That's kind of a rad poster. You're safer in the water. I don't know about that. This poster don't seem to think so. Dangerous animals. There you go. If you're like, there's so many shark movies. How can you go wrong? And then here is a re-release, y'all. It's coming out on the 5th, though. Be aware it's not actually coming out on Friday. It'll start out on Thursday as a re-release of Kevin Smith's Dogma. And I'm excited. Well, I don't know if I get to see it because my time is so small, especially before leaving. This could potentially be my last weekend to grab a movie. And I'll probably end up seeing Ballerina, to be honest, because if I'm just going to have time for one, this one has piqued my interest the most. I loved Anna de Armas, just the cast, and the John Wick universe, I think, is great. Dogma getting a re-release, but it's been remastered in 4K, so it should be a fantastic presentation. I love this movie because it's got like George Carlin, one of my favorite comedians of all time. One of my newer favorites, Chris Rock, is also in there. I always find Chris Rock to be a better comedian than an actor, but give us and of course you got Alanis Morissette. Well, if you haven't seen it, I won't tell you who Alanis Morissette plays. You got Alan Rickman. Maybe the trailer gives it away. I haven't seen the trailer in forever, but there you go. That is what's coming out, y'all, to the big screens. Who's going and what you gonna go see? Let the huckster know. All right, let's get back to the cafe real quick. Look at Britmania's here. What's going on, brother? Lilo and Stitch original movie was good, and the second one, Stitch has a glitch, and I've never seen that one, but I own it, and the cartoon series I enjoyed. There you go. Now, Brent. So here's the thing. Sounds like you have a cool connection to this character in the old movie. Did you see the new one yet? Now, I don't know if you see the second one. Was there a second little cartoon version where Stitch has a glitch? Like, or is this the new movie you're referencing? I'm not sure. But you said I've never seen that one. So is that the new one? Like, again, I don't know the lore, so I don't know if there's Lilo and Stitch 2, the final stitching. Nailed it. Or this stuff. Anyway, so let me know what's Sue gonna get. Caveman's here. What's up, guy? You always come in. You got to know what Sue's gonna get, don't you? Well, let's see. I don't really know. I don't know. Let me just see real quick because I feel like I just popped back. But let me hold on to that one, guy. Hold on to it. Just give me a second. Amen. I agree. 100%. Noise. I missed it. Where are you going? We are going. Look, this is the big one, Michelle. So because the daughter has graduated very high, by the way, 500 students, she was number 8 out of 500 kids. She wore white because, the smarty kids. This kid did not wear white. Nope. But she did. Number 8. And as a big congrats, we are going to Europe. So we're going to do London, and then we're going to go to Rome, and then we're going to take a cruise. Whoa, for a week, and then come back to Rome back in Rome, and then go to France for like literally, and these are like day and a half, 2.5 days. It's going to be a turbo trip because we're trying to cram so much into it. Hopefully we're not going to exhaust ourselves, but I mean, the wife has done an impeccable job planning all these things. Everything is pretty much booked finally. So we just show up and do them. It's been a year paying this thing off because it's been super expensive, but luckily we knew we were going to do all this. And then we just been paying for a year. So boom, as of like last week, I think everything's paid for. So yes, they are pricey, but if you take a year to pay them off, it's doable. And then we're going to get back to Rome or to London and fly back home from London because that's the only place that has the best rate to fly home. That's the other thing, man. You got to juggle everything about who has the best rates to fly into, who has the best rates to fly out of. And then we need to fly to this country, to that country, so, but we're super excited and we're going to take the Mediterranean cruise. So we're gonna have a lot of fun stops and excursions there. It's just going to be one for the books. So I can't wait to enjoy that with Brooke and celebrate and treat her like a queen, man. Michelle's going to Europe. There it is. I just said it too. Oh, fun. Oh, see? Now I just took all my thunder, bro. All right. Well, there it is. Never mind. I'm going to Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. What? I really like Lilo and Stitch. Definitely getting the 4K. There you go. I'm kidding. I don't know where he was going. Who knows? I was 12 when the Lilo and Stitch cartoon series came out, so maybe that's why I liked it. And I don't know if it still holds up today. I mean, that's always the fun part about the cartoons we grew up with. Look, a lot of cartoons I grew up with are terrible, but I love them. You know what I mean? Like the old Super Friends and the old live action morning show stuff. They're poorly paced sometimes, and they're very like by the numbers, like, especially like Super Friends. It's like bad thing happens, Super Friends go get it, they solve the day, and then they come back. It's just like boom, boom, boom. It's like, whereas today in today's cartoons, like, man, you get like the Batman the animated series or Superman the animated series, things like that. I mean, the stories are much more enriching and thought provoking. So yeah, but you never know. Hey, what up, Fish? And then what's up, Huckster and the Morning Muggles? Listening as I get ready for work. Fish, thank you, dude. Appreciate that. How is it like watching all the Karate Kid movies franchise on the big screen? 84, 86, 89, 94, 2010. What do you think? Storytelling, fight choreography, and concept. Oh, Sham, that is a loaded, baked question. I mean, they were great. I enjoyed watching those, especially the first Karate Kid. Still holds up as far as the older franchise. Still the best. Is directed by John Avildsen, who directed the first Rocky movie, and it's got a lot of those qualities to it. You can see why they hired him. He says, "Okay, who knows how to tell this underdog story and get you excited at the end?" The guy that did Rocky, and got an Oscar. So, yeah, there you go. So I love that, and I will say the choreography and the fighting, I think, in later movies becomes more spectacular because, back in the day, it was just like some quick little fight. It was more like competition fighting and stuff like that. Whereas Cobra Kai, which is absolutely fantastic, usually fantastic choreography, and this new one, the stunt, the spectacle of the stunt has to be a little bit more heightened. So yeah, I think they're good. I mean, who doesn't love a good comeback story, a little underdog story? Hey there, Mr. Moody. Michelle says, I've never had an interest in Karate Kid movies, but for some reason, I want to see the new one. You know what, Michelle? I think that's cool. So the thing is, don't watch the other ones to get ready for this one. Much like for me, Lilo and Stitch, right? The movie. Watch this one for exactly what it is. You know who Daniel LaRusso is, right? Like, just pop culture tells you that's the original Karate Kid. That's all you really need to know. And that Mr. Miyagi trained him. There's enough referencing in the movie you'll get who he is and what is going on. It's a fairly well-made, self-contained movie. If you know the lore, there's a little extra to it. Especially if you stick through the whole movie. And I think you might enjoy it. I think look, the cast is great. Joshua Jackson's cool. Joshua Jackson plays this pizza owner guy who's a former boxer who had his daughter. That's the Sadie Stanley character. And she's adorable, by the way, but he had to stop boxing to take care of her. So he's a good dad. So I like him already. And but he wants to, he's in debt. Of course, he took out a loan from these bad guys whose son, or I guess it's not clear that the a-hole kid in this is connected to them somehow. So one is either his son or his sponsor. I don't know. But of course, his dad is equally as unlikable as he is because they are just one-note caricatures of bad guys. But that's okay. It's all about the journey with Ben Wang's character and his girlfriend and the dad, and what they try to do for the dad to help him like pay off these loan sharks. Just go check it out. I think you'll enjoy it. I mean, it's a fun, movie. I was going to try to say something, but I don't want to spoil something. Next Karate Kid 1994, Hilary Swank. I've never seen that. Is it any good? Actually, the next, I have to say, I don't know if I've seen that one either. A lot of times it's been so long since I've seen something, it feels like I haven't seen it. I feel like I should have seen it, but I don't have any lasting memory of the Hilary Swank one. So I can't really off memory because I've seen the other ones a lot. That one, if I saw it, I probably saw it once, so it doesn't hang with me. Huck, you got your ticket for Ballerina and F1. Well, look at you go, man. KB says, Bring Her Back was the anti-feel-good movie of the year. Gruesome, cringe-filled at times. I turned away twice. Oh, KB, if you turned away, I don't know if this is maybe my kind of movie. Like I like Final Destination Bloodlines. I loved Heart Eyes. You know, it's got a little bit of that horror comedy in there. That's my jam. When it gets just too cringe and I don't know, bruh, you make me not want to go. Yeah, not a fan of Wes Anderson style. Michelle, I can't. Yeah, I'm with you. There's like some new Wes Anderson box set coming out from Criterion. I'm like, there's $400 I won't have to spend. I don't know. His stuff just doesn't click with me. It's a little bit, it's not quite Coen Brothers because I love most of the Coen Brothers, but some of their stuff doesn't hit. It's also like David Cronenberg. He's got a couple of winners in there, especially like The Fly and things like that. But then others, things just aren't my jam. And I think Wes is more on the not my jam at all. Like I can't think of one Wes movie that I just super love and I own. Like I don't. I think they I may inadvertently have one in a compilation, but yeah, I have not intentionally sought out and purchased a Wes Anderson film for my collection. We're going to talk about those kind of things. Hey, Steve, KB, man, what's up? Mid-level? Mrs. Mid-level. Noise. Has anyone seen the Paul Dude, I saw that advertised on a billboard when I was driving home. I was like, I almost crashed. I'm like, what was that? Saw Pee Wee Herman's face. You highly recommend it. Great, dude. I as soon as I saw that, I'm like, that. I'm so glad you reminded me because last night I was trying to watch something with my wife. I'm like, this is how bad my memory is. I'm like, there's a documentary I want to see, and I can't remember what it is. You've just now reminded me of what that is. Fish Tiger Blues' Dogma won't be everyone's cup of tea. No, but I loved it myself. Some excellent wisdom from Rufus at times. And I have every time I hear Rufus, I think of George Carlin from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Hey, Rufus, what's going on? I have the US DVD. Looking forward to the finally coming back out on Blu-ray or 4K. Nice. Yeah, I have to rewatch that. I remember enjoying it though. Hey, did you hear about the Sydney Sweeney's bathwater soap? And it's supposed to be her bathwater. Nope, haven't heard about that at all. 16 watching, 12 likes. Come on, y'all. Look, this is your morning dose of entertainment goodness and just hanging out with the huckster. That's worth a like. Just hit over there, slap it. How many we got watching at 16? Should be 16 likes right there, right? You guys are my go-to, my bread and butter. Come on, slap it. Slap it. Show that like who's boss. Don't you walk out of here letting that like button, be up on you. It's like, you didn't even touch me. See, I'm untouchable. You go slap that like button. You show it who's boss, right? Right, Jeff? Because Jeff is here. He knows. He knows how to slap that like button. Mm-hmm. Come on, everybody. Smash it. Look, Dave knows. Y'all can't get out of here without smashing it. Do some smashing, y'all. Just get it out of your system. Smash it. Looks like the days of my Dogma Blu-ray being special are numbered. I never got one, bro. I know, Steve. I've looked on all my journeys to swap meets and stuff. I never acquired one. I do have that really sweet 2-disc DVD special edition, which is really nice. It's nicer than the Blu-ray, actually. Like packaging and everything. You get 2 discs and all that. And get this. I found that at a thrift store for $1. So even though it's not the Blu-ray, it is a sweet deal. Mm-hmm. Caveman here. Hey there, mate. Let's see. That Pee Wee doc on Max is so good. Oh, we're getting some good chats about that. Anybody else see the Pee Wee doc? Y'all let us know. Enjoy the new one now. There's a second Disney movie called Stitch Has a Glitch that was animated. Yes. But yes, the new one I really enjoyed. There you go. So look, coming from a clear fan of the OG stuff, he was able to watch the movie for what it was. He liked it. So everybody just turn off those hate machines. Not you guys, because you guys are the cream of the crop. I'm talking about those people out there that just can't wait to get on their angry keyboards and say how bad something was. Just relax. Just go see the movie. Try to have a good time. I expect nothing less from one of your kids. Like, oh, thanks, Michelle. Look at that. Oh, right back at you, girl. I couldn't be a prouder dad. I'm honestly like, just watching her get up there and get that diploma. It was everything. There it was 17, 18 years of getting her to school, getting her back, picking her up, doctor's visit, all these things, they all came and just culminated to this moment. And now this is it. high school's over. Those kid years are over. We talk in the car all the time. It's like, next part of your life is about to start. So you're going to go to UC Davis, college up here, about 5 miles. I wish 5 hours from here. So she'll be a pretty far distance from mom and dad, but we'll probably throw on an airplane during the holidays to get her back here. If it's a short one, we might just drive up there, because like Thanksgiving, I think they only get off Thanksgiving Day and the day after. They don't get off the 3 days. So it's not a big week off. So that's, I think, too short to ever fly up for a day, fly back, So we may just drive up for that one. Sounds like an amazing time. Make the best memories. Oh, we're gonna. Look, 2 years ago, we went on a cruise, and that was our favorite trip of all time. Like, we just had the best time. The cruise ship was great. We did so many activities. Like, if you go on a cruise ship, if you've never been, really pay attention to the things, how much goes on a cruise ship. Now, maybe you're just there to sit in the pool and relax and enjoy, just do nothing. That is great. But if you want to see what the cruise ship offers, they got like trivia shows, they got nighttime spectacle shows, they got, literally like Broadway song and dance numbers, they got comedians, they got, the ship is filled with amazing activities, and we did just about all of them. So yeah, I couldn't recommend those more. Huck, you going to go to the Coliseum? Yes, absolutely. In fact, we paid to get down on the float because we always see it from a top, right? But you pay a little extra and you get down into the bottom, where the La Tigres used to pop out and snarl at Russell Crowe. We're going to go down there. DVD Bunkers! What's going on, man? Welcome back. That trip sounds amazing. It's gonna, y'all. We're going to have an awesome time. Sitho Brick! Just have to chuckle that the first 3 films of the summer I see are sequels, remakes, credits. I know, it's so true, right? They are, yeah. But hey, they kicked off the summer pretty big. And what's weird, Sith, is that ain't going to change much during the summer. We're going to see a lot more of those things than new movies. And let's see what else. Remakes. Yeah, and you might as well just back time that a little bit, and you got your Bloodlines in there as a sequel as well. But hey, at least just before the summer, we got Sinners. That was a new film. That thing crushed. Hey, if I wet me, I have to go talk about that real quick. You just made yourself some coffee. Nice. Okay, you know what? I got to get back to my boy. My boy, the caveman, he said this earlier, and I said, bye, Cracky. We'd go talk about it. Let's do... All right. We're going to pull this up for y'all. Oh, wait. Caveman, you actually asked me a specific question. You said, what's Sue going to get? Like, Sue. Hell no. Let's see. Hold on. Hang on. This is just a one-man show. Right, Bob? Bob's over there. Yes, what Sue's going to get? And I like to say, well, I don't know. I just sit here scratching my chin all day asking myself, hey, what's Sue going to get? What's Sue gonna get? Hey! What's Sue gonna get? And these guys too. Now the Silver Crew. Tell him, Sue.
What's Sue gonna get?
What's Sue gonna get? I don't know, but hey! What's Sue gonna get? Oh yeah, we're gonna have to go find out. So let's jump into the What's Sue Gonna Get machine and go take a peek. Bob, if you will, please. Oh, thank you so much. Let's see. Is this our best layout? Let's see. What if we did her? I don't know. Does that work? Is that good? All right. Can y'all see that? All right, cool. But there you go. So we're gonna go with little digital bits today and check out. We got yourself some Monkey Shines coming out on 4K. When Evil Lurks. This is all the 4Ks up top. Bring Me the Head of Alfredo Garcia, Brazil, Criterion. Again, look at this little blue. It's going to be a Blu-ray. I think there's 4K on that too. We'll just keep rolling here. Doctor Who, John Pertwee, complete season 1. Leaving Las Vegas coming out again on Blu-ray. I know there was a previous release. I've clicked on this and they did not have. Sometimes Blu-ray.com doesn't have enough info on the new one, and I just saw this just before, so I clicked, and it doesn't show the back of it or anything, so I don't know if it's got extra bonus features, if it's simply just the movie. If anybody else has done a deep dive on Leaving Las Vegas, let me know. Mishima, A Life in Four Chapters, the Criterion Collection. Rush with Jason Patrick, Jennifer Jason Lee, getting a little Blu-ray release. Charge of the Light Brigade, Life Stinks, a little Mel Brooks extravaganza. Some more Mystery Science Theater 3000. What is that? XV. So you got 17. That's number 17 coming out on that. A Midsummer Night's Dream. Roller Boogie. Let's get it on, y'all. It's Love on Wheels with Roller Boogie. You got your Malice with Nicole Kidman, Alec Baldwin there. Now here it is. So I did grab a couple of things here. So you got yourself Great Balls of Fire, which I already have a Great Balls of Fire. Look, there you go. Look, see, there's that one right there. I picked that up at one of those sales recently. So this one looks to have a slightly different cover. I don't know if it's any different than what this has to offer, but there you go. It's a great performance by Dennis Quaid, playing Jerry Lee Lewis. He's fantastic in this role. I forget if he was nominated or not. Probably not. It's so funny because nowadays, any biopic, if you play a musician, you're getting nominated, like every time. The only one is my favorite of the recent was Taron Egerton, who played, Elton John, did not get one. But Rami Malek, who did Freddie Mercury, and then Timothy Chalamet, who did, Bob Dylan, they all got nominations. What's wrong with Dennis Quaid? Maybe got to skip them, every other one. All right, and then you got some some animes. Terrifier the Bloody Duo. So you got Terrifier 2 Steelbook. Not my bag, y'all. Terrifiers, y'all can have it. That'll be one Steelbook that won't sell out because I bought the last one. That's just too, I don't need it. It's just all gory and no. What else? I'm just sort of pushing through here. Oh, you got Crime Story Deluxe All Region UHD set. Oh, Jackie Chan, let's go. It's pretty dope. Then you got your Airplane. It's funny. It says Airplane Blu-ray underneath, but it's actually 4K. Again, I don't need that because I picked up this really sweet Zaz collection, y'all. Look at that. Of course, on here you got your Naked Gun, Airplane, and Top Secret all in the 4K mode. So I'm all set. That is a great little box if y'all haven't snagged that. What are these weird graphics here? All right, we'll just stop there. All right, that's it. That's kind of a rundown of stuff coming out. What's on your list? What is Sue gonna get? I don't know. I don't have any. I know she likes horror. I figured she might get probably Monkey Shines, and she loves Nick Cage. So if she doesn't already have the Blu-ray, she'll definitely pick that up. But I feel like, she's Nick Cage fan. But what about our Steelbook crew, our boys? Tony P? Look, I'm asking you, Tony P, what y'all gonna get? I don't see any Steelbooks in this particular day. I don't see none. Now, I think Tony P and the Steelbook crew, they're gonna sit this one out. I don't see anything out there that they are thinking of getting. Tony P, where you at, son? But there you go. All right, that's it, y'all. That's what's coming out. That's your new releases for today. So if you love getting out and shopping for physical media, man, there you go. Go check them out. Where is my? Oh my gosh, y'all are lighting up the comment section. I don't even see my last. Yeah. Wow, it's a lot. All right, let's just plow through this. Hold on. Let's see where are we at. 8:44. All right, we're gonna get to my next topic in just a hot second. Boom. Let's see. Hey, Michelle, sent you a link unboxing video. Sweet. Sith O'Brick says, I did like Stitch. Just enough was changed so that you didn't expect everything. See, that's good too, right? You don't want to know everything. Plus, didn't pick Hannah Waddingham to voice a character. Dude, that was so good. Look, we got Hannah. Hey, it's really the Hannah Waddington weekend because she was in Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning, as that boat captain. And now she did this. Oh, look at there. Just put that together. A little slow on the take there, Huck. That's all good. Good morning, Huck. Got Monkey Shines. Oh, you got Monkey Shines and 4K. Nice. Blockbuster box sets. What's good? Oh, snap. Let's see. Oh, you reminded me, son. I just got an order in from a Blockbuster box sets. Y'all, if you don't know Blockbuster box sets, I did an interview with Mike. He's the guy over there. Does amazing stuff to make your collections look beautiful. And I got in a recent order because he also has designed templates if you want to take a swing at making some of your own boxes. And I have already worked on some artwork for some of my boxes. And once I get them printed up, I'll attempt to shoot a video. Probably none of this is going to happen until after I get back from the trip, because it's a daunting thing to get it all done and printed and all that. And I just want to be focused and do a good job. So I want to show y'all what I'm going to do, and then also picked up let's see what I get, Terminator 2 box from him. But he does fantastic work. Go check out Blockbuster Box Sets. He's got a YouTube channel. He's on Facebook. Go to Facebook, send you some links. Blockbusterboxsets.com, I think, is the website for his website if you want to order some of these fantastic boxes. Check them out. Huckster, good morning. Lara, what's good, son? Let's see. Karate Kid Legends, the Lone Shark owns the gym. The reigning champ is from. Yes. But could you tell if the Lone Shark, so is the kid his kid? Because they're always like they were there at the thing, and I don't know, it looked like they were supposed to be related or connected, or maybe they sponsor the kid. Like that relationship was so vague, or I just missed it. I don't know. Let me know if you recall, is there even a relationship? Because it feels like they literally have the same personality. The Lone Shark and the bad kid in this film have the exact same personality, which is why I just maybe assumed that they were father and son. I don't know. Have you met Pat Morita? I never got to meet Pat Morita. Although I did get to have a lot of fun this weekend, y'all. On Saturday, my buddy Joe, shout out Joe. He's part of the Academy, Television Academy, and they get screenings a lot. And we got to go to a Only Murders in the Building screening, and they showed like 2 episodes, 2 that had Jane Lynch featured prominently, or at least her character Zaz in them. And so on the panel that was there live was Jane Lynch and, oh my God, Molly Shannon, who is absolutely hilarious in the episode that they showed. But the main cast, I think because they're shooting or something, they're in New York. So streaming live was Steve Martin, Martin Short, Selena Gomez, Michael Crichton, who plays the character with the dog and all that stuff, and Joy Levine, Deborah, wait, Levine, I can never get her name right. The one who won the Oscar, Levine, Joy something. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. She plays the cop in the thing. She's amazing. So they all were coming in via streaming, and then after that screening went right back in, and they reset the place for Andor, where they showed us 2 episodes of Andor from the middle portion, and like the entire cast and crew. Well, not crew, but the creator writers were there, and then a lot of the main cast was there. So we got to watch Andor and the crew. So that was very, very cool. Yeah, and Chad, how's it going? Tony P, did you hear me shouting you out, bud? I was shouting you out, saying what you going to get. I feel like today's a day off for you, Tony. Are y'all going out? I don't see any steelbooks populating the must-have. But there you go. Hi, Mr. McMullen. Greetings. And look at that, Hostman Pizza. I knew it. I knew the pizza man would be showing up. I want to see the Surfer movie Nick Cage did. Did anyone get to see that yet? And bring back Hilary Swank to the Karate Kid franchise. I was amazed, to be honest, that somehow they didn't figure a way to bring Hilary into Cobra Kai. That'd have been pretty dope. I mean, just about everybody else was there. Yeah, just about. But that's all right. Yeah. I mean, she's awesome, though. I love Hilary Swank, man. It's good to see y'all. Moodmeister. Moodmeister. I saw the Surfer. Liked it. Let's see. What up, Huckster and chat? Eli, what's going on? Good to see you, bud. Let's see. Haas Cool was worried about the audience score. I know. I don't get it. Honestly, I don't get it. I don't know. Somebody was saying, who was I watching? One of my, movie related peeps was saying that, it was Grace Randolph. You guys know Beyond the Screen. What's Grace Randolph's thing? Anyway, she was saying that a lot of Cobra Kai fans were protesting this movie, and they're the ones crapping on it. And I don't get that. I honestly don't get that. I don't know where that info comes from, because I was a huge Cobra Kai fan, loved the end of it, thought it wrapped it up nice, and then I went out and saw this. In fact, if anything, having just wrapped that kept me interested in wanting to go see this, because I was not one who ran out to go see the Jaden Smith one. But this one I was pretty eager to go see. So, and it's nice. You know, I didn't realize that Jackie was playing a different character, Mr. Han. He wasn't playing Miyagi. So it's the essence of the Karate Kid lore for that movie, which is how you were able to bring these two guys together. So, yeah, I mean, I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was a fun movie. What you gonna do when the Hook Mania runs wild in your brother? Oh, they better watch out, Brent. They just better watch out. That's all I'm saying. It's coming. Never trust RT. Yep. Always judge for yourself. Laren, you nailed it, bruh. Yeah. Just go see it. If you want to go see it, and then make a choice. Like I chose to go see Hell of a Summer, and that's on me. If you see my review, you'll know why I said that. Agreed on Wes Anderson. His aesthetic is cool, but the quirky stories. And what's weird is I love quirky. I'm a weird, quirky dude, but his stuff doesn't quite, I don't know, it doesn't land for me. But, you know, I'm going to try to go see that new one, though. I think The Cast is a banger. It looks great. And I always try to give every one of them a fair shot. So he just needs to click with me soon, or I'll just stop going to his movies. I did see that. That box set is nice. It looks like it's like the Columbia Classics, where it opens up and you get like the movies on the side, big old book in the middle. So it definitely looks like they're using the same sort of mold for that box. It's a sweet looking box. In fact, when I saw the picture of it, I thought, oh my God, this has everything. This is going to have all the movies and all the Cobra Kais shoved into that box. Wrong. No Cobra Kai. None. No Cobra Kai in that box. That's a disappointment. That's a big disappointment. And even if you just had that as Blu-ray within it, just make the whole series a bonus feature in that box set. But otherwise, it's a nice looking box. I'll give it that. I haven't seen the Roger Moore doc yet either. Good? Is it good? Y'all highly recommend. 19 likes. Come on, y'all. You know you got to get me to 20, which then means you got to get me to 25. I can't hang on the non-5s. Everything's got to be 5s. The OCD, like if I don't make me go click my own thing to hit 20, that's just sad, but I'll do it. I have no shame. Let's see. Did you hear about the guy that played John Redcorn in The King of the Hill? Oh yeah, I did hear about that. We like last night when we were watching stuff. That is just terrible, man. Yeah. Don't worry, his house caught on fire and his dog perished in the fire. That's just super sad, man. It says we have 20. All right, we did it without me having to do it. Thank you. Now I'll get us to 25. There's your challenge. Mission Impossible lovers, should you choose to accept it, is get me to 25. Hey, Laren, hey there. Getting some haze in, and then we're going to quickly switch over to my last topic. Whilst we still have time, Adrian, my guy, I hope you're doing awesome, brother. Said hey there. Cool. I'm getting some haze in. Sup. Next week, I have a Sean Connery James Bond 40K set. Well, you're going to love that set. Nailed that, by the way. I swear, King Hill's cursed. Such a bummer. More deaths already placed. Just so sad. So apparently several people don't like how I promote hitting the like button. Why not? What do you mean? Because they're not hitting it? Because you're always so good and kind and asking people to smash that like button? I don't know. What do? You didn't even tell everybody to go paint their faces and, jump in the shower and then come back out and hit the like button. I mean, you just tell them to hit the like button, y'all. Caveman is looking out for me. He just wants y'all to know, hey, because look, you know what's funny is I'll be watching, like I was watching my boy Garrett last night, Born to Be Rad, and I'm just kind of watching and forgetting about the like button, and this happens often. And then all of a sudden he goes, all right, y'all, don't forget the like button. I'm like, oh yeah, like button. And as soon as he reminded me, I went down and hit it. So because we all, we're enjoying the entertainment and we just space out and forget to hit the like button. So here you go. I'm letting you know, like Caveman, hit that like button. What was I going to tell you? Oh gosh. So I was looking at some statistics on my channel on the last video and just in general, like a lot of the recent videos, over 20,000 views, y'all, are all from people unsubscribed, which is a lot. And then like 5,000 of those views are from people that subscribe. So that means a lot of you guys are watching all my content, which is fantastic. But if you like it and you keep coming back, just hit the sub. That's the fun part about YouTube, is finding people you like and you keep going back. And if you especially, if you hit that notification button, you get, when I do hot new shows like the Mission Impossible review I did last week, which was amazing. If you haven't seen that, go check her out. That was great. Yeah, I get to high school next year. Oh yeah, Jeff, it's going to sneak right up on you. tears will be flowing when your little ones go. Let's see. Like the voices of the original Simpsons are still around. Yep. Original voices Mario. That lasted a lifetime. Yep. Pre-order Final Destination. Nice. 5 miles. I wish. That was so cute. Chris DeMoss is here. Oh, good morning, darling. I just want to say hi. Love this. We're going to miss you when you're all epic adventure. That is my boss, y'all. We're working on Christmas Light Fight. If y'all haven't seen Christmas Light Fight, that show is fun, man. If you love Christmas and lights, well, we're putting one together. So if you got a big old Christmas light display, hit us up. Hit us up. If you know someone who has an insane Christmas light display, hit your boy up. Go to Instagram and say, Huckster, oh, we are the Christmas block of all Christmas blocks. We're going to blow you away. Let us know, because we're going to light it up this season, y'all. Fast how time flies, 2008. Graduated high school. Congratulations to yours. Enjoys college experience, because becoming a full adult isn't as fun. I know. All right, let me put a peg in you right there, Brent, because I do want to get to my final thingamadoodle before we run out of time. Got to be respectful of my time. Let's see. There it is. Here we go. We're going to do the 52-week movie challenge for all you friends out there who dig this portion of the show. Let's go to that bottom corner, Bob. Bob, could you hit the bottom corner? Thanks, Bob. Here we go. Look at that. Week 22 is a movie you bought but is still wrapped. But of course, some of you watch me and you don't collect movies, and that's okay. So therefore, this is a free pick week for you if you don't collect physical media. If you don't collect and you don't have stuff on your shelves, that's a-okay. Just plug in a movie you've been dying to see. And so here's what happened. I pulled two out and had my wife pick one on Friday night because Brooke was out doing her graduate time at Universal Studios. And we did watch Safe with Jason Statham. I did that because that's one she picked. You know, she likes Jason and all that. And it just wasn't, it was okay to me. It was like 2.5 stars. The trailer makes it feel like, so there's this little girl in there, right? And in the trailer, like, he sees her, you know, some bad guys are after her, and he takes her under his wing and he saves her and he just kind of protects her. And I'm like, oh, I like that. It's kind of like Taken, you know? It's like, oh, you don't take a girl, man. And if a guy doesn't want it, he's going to shut you down. Well, that doesn't happen for almost an hour in the movie. Like the two of them getting together, which is literally the plot of the trailer, does not happen for a very long time. So let's go. It just didn't work. So I didn't want that to be my pick. I wanted to go back on the pick, since I still had time within the week to change that to what KB and a lot of you said, and that is the Time Machine. So yes, so we did the Time Machine, and it was great. I liked it quite a bit. So to everybody who recommended it, like KB, and then backed him up and said, oh yeah, you got to check it out. Rod Taylor does a great job. He's like the scientist who creates a time machine in this very cozy looking thing, by the way. It's got the big dish behind him, this cool looking chair, and it propels him through time. And he decides to just go forward, by the way, in the beginning. And it's kind of tragic and weird, because every time he's going forward, he kind of hits a time where there's a war, like 1917, he hits World War One, then he goes further up and another war has happened. Like, I forget what was the next, like either World War II or Vietnam. I forgot where the next stop was, but it was just like all this catastrophe where he stops just randomly, of course, until he goes so far into the future that society has completely changed. We've decimated ourselves. People are just basically, everyone's blonde and white, which is weird. We look like children of the corn, like, you know what I mean? It's just like, and they're all zombified. So I think there's something going on with that. They're just processed that way, because these people that live underground are called the Morlocks, which are the little creatures you see right down there with the glowing eyes, which were very cool effects, by the way. The first time you see them, they come out of the shadows and their eyes blink, like the lights blink. However they did that, it was very cool. And so it's all about, well, what's going on? Why is the future so weird? Why are the humans basically stupid? Like they have nothing. Like their emotions are wiped out. Like the girl there in the pink is drowning at the beginning of the movie, and everyone's just staring at her. They have no urge to go save her. They don't know what's going on. They just look, and she's just floating by. So of course, Rod, he's like, I got this. Rips his shirt off, jumps in the pool, the rapids. and saves her life, you know. So it's a super weird future. I'll just say that. But I just dig it. I love this 1960s. You know, it's what it's from. It's about an hour and 43 minutes, perfect time. And yeah, I just dig these sort of old sci-fi things because they don't always have high budgets. Like these films always are very ambitious with very little budget. George Powell directed this, and of course, he is famous for producing other hits like Tom Thumb, War of the Worlds, When Worlds Collide. Those things, those are the ones I think a lot of people know. So if you are curious, I would say definitely check out The Time Machine. I give it 4 stars on Letterboxd. Now, let me move myself. I think the ticker's blocking it. Hang on. The next week's thing. Here we go. Right under me. Hey, Bob, put me on the top there. Or flip me over. There you go. So next week, week 23, is a movie you want to give a second chance to. Now, that's a big one for me, y'all, because, you know, there's some out there like 2001, let's see, Raging Bull, Big Lebowski. Those are movies that just never clicked with me that some people seem to love. But that one just, none of those click with me. So I'm sure you've got some in your basket that you just didn't care for, but for some reason everybody else does. And you're like, well, maybe I'm older now, a little more seasoned, a little more patient. So we'll see. Which one will it be? You guys can guess in the comments. You'll just have to wait and see. I don't even know which one I'm going to pick. All right, we're going to have to wrap it up here, y'all. Super quick. I don't know if I put a pin in this yet. I did not. So we're just going to guess. There it is. Actually, there it is. All right. Let's see. Any special plans for Thursday, Jeff? Let's guess. My Russo brothers using AI. Secret Wars. If, I don't know if it looks good, I guess. I have that Doctor Who. Nice. You met him once? Tom Baker? Nice. What? Just happened to be in front of you at the queue at a local supermarket. Oh, did you just say hi at least? That'd be pretty cool. Tom Baker. Yeah, I grew up with Tom Baker. I loved him too. Complete Unknown was my choice for the movie challenge. Oh, nice. Nice. There you go. Did you like it? I had to watch it for my screening time for SAG Awards because I got the screener copy for that. I enjoyed it. I liked it enough. I'm not a big Bob Dylan fan, so I just watched it for the story that it was, and I thought it was good. Let's see. Hey, Huck, what's up, my friend? You know, bro, we're just about to wrap it up here, my friend. If you need to rewatch it, make sure you hit the replay button when we sign off here in just a couple of seconds. Yeah, hang on. Let me set this up properly because we're gonna have to sign off quick, y'all. It's running into work time here. I think we can all agree on Ralph Macchio never ages. Ralph Macchio. Who else? Oh my God, Cena's what the heck, y'all? That guy, super handsome. Rob Lowe. Wow, why did I just blank out on Rob Lowe? Anyway, Rob Lowe, that dude hardly ever ages. Yeah. I can't type. I mean, say congratulations to your daughter. I left out your daughter. Nice. It's all good, bro. I will tell her. KK Legends. Yes, Connor Day. Kid Champ. O'Shea. Lone Shark. They were the Johnny Crease of the film. Right. Yeah. I mean, I knew that, but it also felt for some reason like they were like, I knew Crease was like the owner of the gym and stuff, but yeah, I guess they definitely have different last names. They are not related. So, but yeah, I mean, their relationship, it just wasn't, they didn't spend any time, like just 5 more minutes, scenes where they're together, just 5 more minutes. The only thing you really saw was Connor just kicking everyone's ass in his dojo. Like the sensei would come up and go, you do that again and you're out of here. But I don't know, maybe his family's rich. Saw The Surfer in April, didn't like it, a bit too surreal for me, but some people seem to like it. Cobra Kai, Hilary Swank, I think they just couldn't find a good story, bring her back. Yeah, probably. I mean, you know, they were trying to shoehorn a lot into the end of that series. KB, I love Zap. Oh, no. Shit, sorry. So much for that. Just trying to keep that a secret, Seth. Yeah. But, you know, whoopsie. Hey, Huck, 25-year anniversary happened. Moulin Rouge was a few days ago. Nice. Surprised we didn't get a 4K. Oh, we should have. You always hit that like button. I can always count on you for doing that. Yes, sir. You got about I forgot about the 52-week challenge. Yeah, man. Well, if you got, look, you're getting a whole bunch of movies coming in, so they are wrapped. So just unwrap one. There you go. I've been keeping up on the challenge, but not posting my choices. Nice, KB. Cool, man. Haas says I watched Metropolis. It's been sitting on my shelf in the wrapper like 2 or 3 years. Dude, like the original, the Fritz Lang Metropolis. Nice. Yeah, it's a winner, man. I dig that movie. I love it. The 40 version is getting 4K. No, I did not, but that is awesome. Guys, we're going to have to fly through these last ones. Open up feeds, watch it the right time. Loving this movie challenge. Dude, loving you that you're taking it. Almost watched Logan's Run. Oh, it's in my Paradiso for the challenge. Oh, nice. Look, those are good too. I love that you watched Metropolis because a lot of people, you have to be prepared to get into a silent film. So there you go. Yeah, you enjoyed the 60 Time Machine also and the remake. Nice, dude. Yeah, they're good, man. I messaged you earlier with a link. Cool. All right, but I'll go look at that. I thought it was all right. I'm not okay. Yeah, same. Like, yeah, it's funny that people keep getting nominated for doing great impressions of people that are alive, whereas that's why the year Michael Keaton lost for Birdman, a wholly original character lost to Eddie Redmayne playing Stephen Hawking, who did a good job, but you have the Stephen Hawking live version to compare it to, so he wins. I don't know. It just feels like if you do a good impression of somebody, you win. And I know he got close. Austin Butler was nominated for Elvis, and he was. I think both of those guys were always like considered the potential upsetter, right? Like, oh, Austin Butler could win for Elvis. Oh, he could win for that. So they were there because I mean, look, Timothy Chalamet did win the SAG Award, so the potential was there. Have a great day, Laren. Thank you so much, yeah, guys. I'm wrapping this up, signing off here. The Hank Starr also played the Native American Parks and Rec. Yeah, I know. Have a good day, Huck. Same. Thank you I will pass on the congratulations. Fun as always, brother. Thank you, McPizza Man. Tom Baker. Yeah, nice. Look, I love that you took the chance just to say hi. It was during the World War II Cups. Yeah, I know. Whoops. So it's all good, bro. I just sometimes I'm just flying through and I forget to do a quick, read. But there you go. Go see it, y'all. You don't know what it is though. I'm not gonna tell you. Yeah. Now we're backpedaling, right? It's like, hypnotize people, forget this, all that. I remember as he was walking away, Cashier leaned to me and said, "He was my favorite doctor." Oh, nice. He's the one with fuzzy hair. Yep. And the long scarf and the long rainbow colorful scarf. Yeah. People always, there it is. See, he wore that super long scarf and a hat, carried a bag of jelly babies. All right, guys, we're almost done here. I don't know if you call it frizzy. Yeah. It's all wavy. Sit down. All right, y'all. We're going to just do this. That's cool. All right. Adrian James. Yes. All right, guys. There it is. You guys are amazing. Thanks for coming to the Pop Culture Cafe once again every Tuesday, serving up a heaping helping of the old Huckster's Mojo. Yes, I'll be doing one next Tuesday, and then that'll probably be it. All right, so be there next Tuesday, y'all. We're gonna have a humdinger before we head out overseas. So I want to thank y'all for coming out. You know the drill. Go out there, have a good day, be nice, be kind, spread that joy amongst your friends and people you meet. Till next time, see you next week. Thank you to all my cafe members for their support. And if you'd like to be a cafe member to help support the channel, please consider hitting that join button now. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming by and sharing your time with me. So until next time, be safe, be kind. We'll see you on the next one.